The court of the gods had grown weary, days blurred into years, and still the Ennead could not decide. Set's thunderous voice filled the halls. Horus's calm words pierced the noise like arrows. And watching them both, silent, patient, unblinking, was Isis. She knew words alone would not win justice. Truth had to be revealed, not argued. So Isis took on a new form. With magic as old as the stars, she disguised herself as a poor mortal woman. Her divine glow vanished, her wings folded into a simple cloak. She walked the dust roads of the earth, waiting for Set to pass. When he did, she wept before him. "My lord," she said, "a stranger has stolen my son's cattle and claims them as his own. Tell me, should he keep what he took by force?" Set frowned, impatient, but his pride demanded an answer. "No," he growled, "the thief deserves punishment. The rightful owner must be restored." Then Isis shed her disguise. The air shimmered. The poor woman vanished. In her place stood the Queen of Magic, radiant and terrible. "Then judge yourself, Set," she said, "for you have named your own crime." Silence fell. The gods trembled. Set's face twisted with rage. He had been trapped, not by chains but by his own words. But pride burns hotter than shame. With a snarl, Set struck out, vowing vengeance. "You tricked me," he spat. "No law binds me now. Let the gods test us by strength again. No more words." Ra turned away, weary of the deceit and violence that stained his court. The gods looked to Thoth for guidance, but even the wise god of scribes hesitated. In that moment, justice seemed lost. Yet Isis had done what no blade could. She exposed the heart of Set before the heavens. And though the trial was not ended, the tide had shifted. For the first time, the gods began to see through the storm. Next time, the gods demand a final contest, one that will decide Egypt's ruler forever. Follow, like, share, and subscribe, because the last trial of the gods is coming. The halls of the Ennead had grown heavy with silence. The gods had argued, deceived, and judged, yet still no answer had come. So Ra rose from his throne of light and declared, "Enough. Let the truth be proven, not spoken. The one who triumphs in the final test shall rule Egypt." The decree echoed through the heavens. Every god, every spirit gathered to witness what would come. The challenge was set, a race across the great waters, not upon ships of wood and sail, but upon vessels made of stone. It was a contest of strength and cunning, not just power. The Nile shimmered with anticipation, the air trembling with the breath of divinity. Set laughed first. His voice rolled like thunder. "Stone or wood, it makes no difference. I am the storm. I will ride the river as easily as the wind." He built his vessel of solid rock, heavy and proud. Horus, silent and watchful, shaped his craft as well. But he understood the secret. Stone could not float. So with quiet wisdom, he carved his ship from wood and coated it with limestone, making it appear as stone to the watching gods. At Ra's signal, they began. Set leapt aboard his true stone boat, and instantly it sank beneath him, vanishing into the depths. The river swallowed it whole. Roaring in fury, Set transformed into a mighty hippopotamus, thrashing through the waves to attack Horus. But the falcon was faster. His boat glided like sunlight over the Nile. He hurled his spear into the churning waters, striking the beast that lurked below. The river boiled with divine rage, gods crying out as the two forces clashed once again. Thunder, blood, silence. When the waters calmed, Horus stood victorious. Set rose from the depths, broken but defiant. The Ennead had seen enough. Ra's voice rang out like the dawn. "The throne belongs to Horus, son of Osiris, rightful heir of Egypt." And so the storm was broken. Horus ascended to his father's throne, light spilling from his eyes like twin suns. Egypt was restored. The Nile ran smooth again. The winds softened, and the world breathed in peace. Set, defeated, was cast into the desert to dwell among the storms he once commanded. Yet even then, he was not destroyed. For chaos can never truly die. It waits, silent and patient, beneath the sands. And above it all, Horus reigned, the Falcon King, the living symbol of order reborn. Next time, Egypt enters the Age of Kings, and the gods turn their eyes to the afterlife, where Osiris rules beyond the veil. Follow, like, share, and subscribe, because next we descend into the underworld itself.